chopper!
Hi and welcome to Get to the Chopper, a show dedicated to the Townsville Mendi Blackhawks. I'm your host Nathan Ferguson, and each week we'll be joined by a guest host, and as you can see, we've gone all out for the first episode with Mendi Blackhawks head coach Aaron Payne joining us. Aaron, thanks for coming in, mate, but I don't know how we're going to top your appearance next week.
Oh, I think you're scraping the barrel a bit there, Nathan, but thanks for having me, mate. I feel honoured to be on the first episode and looking forward to it.
We're going to talk a ton of footy, but there'll be some other fun stuff thrown in there as well, with the players participating in plenty of different segments. They all look pretty sharp here last weekend at the club's season launch. Here's a few of the best bits.
You're just like my favorite song going round and round my head. Like my favorite song going round and round my head. 5 days on the freeway, riding shotgun with you. Two hearts in the fast lane, we had big dreams in blue. Playing sweet child of mine, and I still feel that line. Where are you now? Where are you now? Hey, it's been too long ago, my love. Where did we go wrong? Too late to turn around. Where are you now? Where are you now? Hey, it's been too long. You're just like my favorite song going round and round my head. Like my favorite song going round and round my head. You're just like my favorite song going round and round my head. Like my favorite song going round and round my head.
While some of our younger sides have already kicked off their seasons, and now we're going to hear from one of the coaches. Rob Hall's hoping his under-19 women can remain undefeated in their final match of the season after beating the Pride in Cairns and the Cutters in Bowen.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, I suppose. We're just hitting our straps as the season comes to an end, but it's been a fantastic couple of weeks. Last week was really great for the whole group that's in there to go away down there in tough conditions and get a win like that. So it's been a fantastic group to be a part of. Really looking forward to having one more challenge to go. We had it sort of pinned in there that this one was going to be a big one for us to get back at home and play in front of their families. We have had some family support travelling, but this is really the big opportunity and a reward now for the girls with the effort they've put in for the pre-season. The last two games now to get out here at home in front of a big Blackhawks crowd. So.
Good on you, Rob, and good luck to the girls on Sunday. The 16s and 18s are also in action at Jack Manske Oval. The footy feast starts at 11. Now, Payne, I'd like to get your thoughts on the Host Plus Cup draw, but can I point out two games that I'm really excited about? The first match I circled is an Anzac clash with Tweed Heads here in round 5. We're a proud Garrison City. It's on Anzac Day, and that will be a special occasion. Then, how about round 8, hosting the Hunters on a Friday night? The atmosphere is something else when PNG play here. They haven't visited for a few years, and I reckon it'll be raucous.
Yeah, Nath, definitely two games that we'll certainly be looking forward to. But I guess I'll draw our attention to round 1. It all starts this weekend. Coming up against the reigning premiers in Norse. I know the boys are really looking forward to it for a few reasons. One, because we're playing at home. Two, because we get to play against those guys. And three, because we're really looking forward to playing footy again. So, yeah, look, it's a pretty difficult start, Nath, but we're certainly looking forward to it and we're certainly up to the challenge. If you look at all of our first 6 games, 5 of them are against top 8 teams from last year. We really need to hit the ground running. Probably the advantage we've got is that 4 of those 6 we're playing at home, and particularly this time of year, we've got the weather on our side as a slight advantage, but we need to make it an advantage. So, looking forward to footy again.
Payne, Josh Chudleigh has been announced as the captain. You actually got the privilege to tell him in private, but I think he thought he was in a bit of trouble though when he stepped into your office. We set up a little sneaky camera to capture his reaction to the big moment.
I just want to talk about pre-season, and I think it's been pretty good. Like, the boys are really bought into what we've been trying to achieve.
Yeah.
And part of that is, I guess, we spoke to you senior blokes about, at the start of it, about driving some key messages.
Yeah.
And yourself in particular, mate, it's been really good. All right. And I know, when you talk, the boys listen, mate, because they respect you so much.
Yeah.
I know how much you love this club.
Yeah.
And I know also, you do anything for this club, mate.
Yeah.
Obviously, Horry retiring.
Yeah.
the vacant spot there.
Big shoes to fill.
Mate, pretty honoured.
Yeah.
Asked you to be skipper this year, mate. What do you reckon?
Be honoured, mate. It'd be awesome.
Awesome, mate.
Nah, it's awesome. Thanks for that. It's something new to me, I guess, in a way. So be after your opinion a fair bit on a lot of things.
Yeah, mate.
So,
bounce everything off the other leaders too, mate.
Yeah, exactly right.
And the thing is too, mate, don't think just because you got the C beside your name that you have to change anything you do, mate. No. The reason we make you skipper is because of what you do now.
Yeah.
You know, with the way you lead with your actions and also, you know, the pull, you know, and the respect you have in the group. So
it's good,
and you know, you don't have to feel like you got extra pressure on your shoulders or anything like that. You just keep out doing what you're doing, mate.
Well, like you said, there's another 6 people there that are in the same position as me, sort of, aren't they?
Yeah,
the leaders,
that's right. So the bad news is,
what's the bad news?
You got a speech to get ready for.
Sam Ball was our skipper last year. Sam retired. Okay, so we needed a new skipper for this year, and I'm sure you all agree the person that we've asked to do a fantastic job, Josh Chudleigh.
Boys, it's obviously a huge honour. Love the club. They gave me a second chance when my rugby league career was going down the hill. So looking forward to representing the club and running out in front of the boys and winning.
I know you were chuffed to name him captain. Why Chuds, mate?
Yeah, look, I was pretty nervous about it all. Not so much the fact, obviously, letting him know he was captain, more setting up a candid camera. It's not something I'm accustomed to, and I certainly didn't want to stuff it up. But yeah, look, it gives people at home a bit of an insight to what's happening. Yeah, look, Chuds was a no-brainer for us. He certainly is a fantastic leader. You know, anyone that's watched him train over the pre-season would know, you know, how well he's trained. And you know, Chuds doesn't say a hell of a lot, but when he talks, everyone listens, and he's got the respect of all the players. And yeah, it's really important, Fergo, that Chuds just goes about his business like he normally does. You know, that's why we made him captain, so he doesn't have to feel the pressure and think he's got to change anything. It's just about him doing his job, and if he does that, he'll be a fantastic skipper for us.
I look forward to seeing him lead the side out on Sunday, 3:30 against Norths. What about the rest of your team, mate? First one of the year. I'm sure there are a few sort of tough decisions to make.
Yeah, some really tough decisions to make, Fergo. Obviously, we got a few Cowboys players back as well. So there's some blokes that have been training all pre-season that deserve opportunities, and their trial form's been great. But unfortunately, I can't pick them all. But it's important they understand they're a big part of our squad, and they're going to get an opportunity sooner rather than later. Obviously, Robbie Louis hurt himself in our last trial game, and it's really disappointing for Robbie, and you know, I'm pretty shattered for him, to be honest. He's had a fantastic pre-season. You know, he's really set a great example. You know, it's disappointing, as I said, that he doesn't get to play, but you know, the good news we got yesterday is it's not long term, so he'll be back in the next few weeks, and Robbie will keep working hard. And I guess the positive there is that, you know, some younger guys get an opportunity. So I'm really looking forward to 2 blokes in particular making their debut, you know, who are Townsville local kids, and this is what the club was set up for. Jake Burke, you know, he's a kid with, you know, plenty of talent, you know, a very smart footballer, you know, and Cowboys have earmarked him for big things, so it'd be fantastic he gets to play at this level for the first time in Townsville Blackhawks colours. And Tommy Chester's the other one. Tommy Chester, if anyone knows Tommy Chester, he's the ultimate competitor. You know, he doesn't like losing, and you know, those traits go a long way to, I guess, making it to the top. You know, I'm sure he'd admit he was never the most skillful in his age group, but you know, it's a good example to a lot of kids about hard work and what hard work can get you, and Tommy does that in spades. So yeah, Fergo, I guess we're all looking forward to getting back to Jack Manske Oval and playing in front of our family and friends.
Now, I'm pumped. I know you're pumped, and the supporters, they're keen, but I reckon those 17 blokes, they're more excited than sort of all of us. Not that they need any more motivation, but let's take a look at what's driving the Mendi Blackhawks in 2022.
"2015, our inaugural season, Queensland Cup. Still remember. 5 tackles gone. Robert Louis. Louis goes in behind them, kicks himself. Oh! Louis! The Blackhawks back in the grand final.
The new kids on the block. We went so close to a fairy tale ending too. The Jets just beat us though.
The Falcons ended our first shot at redemption. We lost the semi-final on home soil. Yeah, that one still hurts.
So does our defeat to East in week 1 of the finals a year later. We should have won that game. We led 16-0 at half-time.
2018 is something I find hard to talk about. I tore my ACL in that elimination final.
Could have done some real serious damage.
The agony of losing felt far worse than the physical pain I was suffering.
We trailed Wynnum by 14 points in our 2019 semi-final. I scored a try to get us back into the contest. We had all the momentum. The Seagulls secured the victory though, and once again, we were left shattered.
As for last year, our sudden death showdown with the Magpies, well, that could have gone either way. We were on track to secure a dramatic away win, but instead, we headed home with an all too familiar feeling. Anyways, I'll be back in the black and green.
Yeah, my fire's still burning.
I'm lacing up the boots again.
So am I.
Me too.
And I'm back.
This year, we want the premiership.
Well, Payne, there's not much left to say, but good luck on Sunday. Hopefully we can kick the season off in style, and thanks for being a part of the show.
Cheers, Fergo. I really enjoyed being a part of the show, and hopefully I didn't put everyone to sleep, and the people at home got a bit of an insight into our club, so thanks for having me, mate.
My pleasure. Now remember, you can stay up to date with all the Mendi Blackhawks news by jumping on the club's website and our social media platforms. Thanks for watching, everyone. Tune in again next week.